What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux. Today we're going to be talking about Sotheby, the 6-star healer that's on the banner. Going to be talking about her best Psychubes, her team, how you want to build her, and honestly just how to play her. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, so y'all know I love using Sotheby. I've been using her since game launched. I've built into her, built team around her. So I have tons of information to give you guys, right? So Sotheby, yes, she is a plant 6-star. She's going to be a poison user, healer, slightly a DPS. Like, I know they have the DPS here, but it's very slightly. She just has low multipliers and stuff like that. But let's get into her abilities. So her ult is going to be a mass attack, deals 450% reality damage to all enemies, and all active poison and cure statuses on every character take effect immediately. So what that's saying is basically whenever you have the poison debuff, like when you're using your skills, you have the poison debuff on the enemies, or you have the cure on yourself, it's going to immediately activate that. When you have poisons on yourself, a big thing was like you could accidentally kind of hurt yourself, but I haven't seen that happen here on global, so that might have been changed. And just to remind you guys, poison at the end of a round takes Genesis damage based on a character's attack and can stack. When cure round starts, restores HP based on the caster's attack. I also haven't seen a max of poison stacks, so like whenever I've gotten her first ability up to max, I haven't seen it cap out or anything yet. But her skill, Triple the Dose, is a mass attack, deals 80% reality damage to 2 enemies, inflicts poison status for 2 rounds. When a round ends, deals the caster's attack times 40% the Genesis damage. And then you can increase that to increase the damage of the initial throw, but that does not increase like the poison or anything, but it does increase the amount of poison per round if you level that skill up. And then her last ability, Concentrated Essence, it's mass healing, gives all allies 2 rounds of cure when a round starts, and it's going to be HP plus the caster's attack times 60%. So she really likes attack, right? So when we go into Resonate, when you're setting up your Resonate skills, now I haven't set mine up because I'm mainly leveling it, but you want to go for ideas that go for attack, right? You want to put some defenses on her too because she's quite squishy, but you want to put a lot into attack, rally defense, HP, attack, defense. You mainly want to go for attack because that's how it's going to make her Genesis damage do a lot more and her heals do a lot more, right? When it comes to her insight levels while you're leveling her up, the first one's going to be really good. The duration of poison inflicted by triple dose plus 1 round, that just helps you get more poison out when you're just throwing out like the 1-star ability, level 1. Insight 2 gives you extra 10% healing done. This honestly helps it's a small heal, but helps out with her healing because, you know, her healing is every turn. And I'll show you guys that when we get to the combat section. And then Insight 3, before Concentrated Essence inflicts cure status, the cure status on all allies take effect immediately. So basically, if it's another way to get immediate heal, to where you can throw out the cure, refresh it, and it pops it. So it just gives you healing a lot more on demand, because that's one of the issues that Sotheby suffers with, is on-demand healing, right? And then we can cover the portraits here over on the screen. Sotheby doesn't need portraits. Like, you know, I'm never really going to tell you that on 6 stars that you need the portraits, but it does give her more damage. I'll mix them up. You get more damage there. On Triple the Dose, the poison status inflicted deals more damage. On the third one, Concentrated Essence effect, it basically ups the amount of healing you get. 4, the ult does more damage. And on 5, Triple the Dose effect changes to poison status inflicted by to times 50 Genesis damage. And you know what, guys? When I said times 40, it might have been times 30 because I forgot I do have portraits. So I apologize for that. But portraits just make her stronger, which I am trying to go for max portraits, if anyone's wondering. All right, when it comes to a Psychube that you want to pair with Sotheby, your 6-star options is going to, first, the best one being the one that has her face on it. Healing done, you get that up, it's going to help out her healing. And then amplification, when the carrier casts a basic incantation debuff, HP plus the carrier's attack times 24%. For the ally with the lowest HP percentage, only triggers 1 time per round. This is going to give her access to another way to instant heal. This is going to be huge for her. It'll help out her healing output. And so this is going to be the one that you want to go for if you're going to be using Sotheby for a while. Her second life is also going to be a good support one for her. After the carrier casts a mass ultimate, she gets extra HP. So she's going to be casting the cure status with her ult, and then she'll also be able to do another burst of healing. And this ups attack, so this will also help out her healing with her cure and help out the poisons on her if you want a little bit more attack for her versus, you know, survivability. And then when it comes to the 5-star ones, laughter is going to be a good one for her. She takes less damage, and then she gets extra healing done for long rounds. So if, you know, you're in rounds that take quite a while, or you're doing like a poison team, you'll most likely want to get this one while you're starting out as a 5-star, right? Because you're probably not going to get a 6-star one on Sotheby as the first one, right? So laughter is going to be a good one to get. And then lastly, it's going to be decode. Decode is going to be a good pairing with her. It gives her extra healing done, and then when she's attacked by an ult, she takes less damage. Just gives her a lot better survivability. All right, so let's talk about the teammates that work really well with Sotheby. Now, Sotheby doesn't have a lot of poison users with her, you know, excluding Rabies at Insight 1 is the only other poison unit that you can use if you're wanting to do a poison team. Now, Sotheby being a healer, she can pair pretty much with everybody in a way, but there are some characters that don't really like her as much, like Charlie, because Charlie wants a lot of sustain because she's just very squishy, and Sotheby just can't sustain Charlie as well as some of the other healers, like, you know, Balloon Party, the Source, right? But Sotheby can pair with Pure and Bloom for a reality damage team, being that she does reality damage. With Pure and Bloom and like Centurion, you can use her with Eternity, Lilia. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You got Sotheby with Soneto. You can pair with any DPS. You got Sotheby and Lee that you can pair with any DPS. Sotheby and Baby Blue that you can pair with mental damage DPS. Sotheby with any of these debuffers here, you can pair with the DPS, right? If you're wanting to run like a kind of fun dot team, I've done a Sotheby, the Fool, and Rabies team. That's really fun if you watch me on stream. It's been able to clear a lot of surprising content, right? But let's go ahead and show Sotheby's kit. All right, so let's show Sotheby in battle. Now, Sotheby is a character that when you use her heal, it's going to put the buff up and not heal immediately. So you want to preemptively use her heal. So we're going to go ahead and start off with it. It's going to be a 2-turn buff. Go ahead and put it up. We'll be able to heal this damage each turn. Right, because we don't have the Psychubes, we don't have Insight 3. So while you guys are using her early on, you're going to want to, you know, preemptively use it right now. All right, so we got the poisons. That's going to happen every turn. And then the heal's about to fall off, so we want to refresh that. Just go ahead and put that on. All right, so we still have 2 stacks of poison on the enemy. And then we have a stack of cure on ourselves. So we're going to go ahead and use the ult. It'll do mass attack, and it'll proc the poisons on enemies and also give us a heal.
I know what this is. This is the kit. Well prepared for you.
All right, so you see it did a decent amount of damage. All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish off these enemies.
What's that? It seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
And you do want to build up a decent amount of moxie on her so you can keep using that ult to just further her damage and healing. All right, so that enemy died there. And so because we know we could pretty much take out this enemy, I would normally use the ult, but I'm sealed. But we'll go ahead and just damage. And then you just finish it off. Now, yes, for Sotheby, like if you're trying to use her as DPS, you're gonna take a lot longer, right? Being that she's a healer, but we did a decent amount of damage, healed ourselves. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the Sotheby guide. I've been really enjoying her. Been pushing content with her using that very cheap and amazing poison team. But she's really fun. She's really enjoyable. As long as you know how to use her, she'll be very successful for you guys. Just remember to just build her correctly, use her heal right, and she'll be a great unit to have for your team, especially in the future when we have something coming out, right? Let me know down in the comment section if you had any more questions on Sotheby or how she's been working for you guys on your teams. Like the video if you found this video very helpful to you. Also sub to the channel. I've been putting out consistent R99 content. Also, I've been live streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is going to be Lucky Lux Gaming. Also hang out in the Discord. I have lots of people. It's been growing. We've been talking stuff. You could show off your pools, talk about your teams, anything like that, right? It's been honestly a really great game, and the community has been amazing. So I thank all of you for making me want to make more R99 content. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.